Just one. I just need this one. Trust me. The left
I
hook.
only need one too.
Okay.
You'll get that too.
That's fine. All right, then we both got it. We both got it.
Like, come on, bro.
I can't hear you.
When it comes to drama, boxing never disappoints, and the recent DAZN live press conference was no exception. Fans expected the typical pre-fight banter and trash talk, but what unfolded left everyone stunned. Keyshawn Davis, the rising star of the lightweight division, didn't just show up, he took over the spotlight. His bold statement sent shockwaves through the room, leaving Gervonta "Tank" Davis and the entire boxing world buzzing. Let's break down the unforgettable moments from this explosive press conference. The rivalry between Gervonta Davis and Keyshawn Davis has been building for months. What began as a few subtle jabs on social media has now erupted into an all-out feud. Tank, the undefeated champion known for his devastating knockouts, has ruled the lightweight division for years. His unmatched power, undeniable charisma, and perfect record have solidified his status as the undisputed king of the division.
I'm a giant Gervonta fan. I think that guy's so unusual. His style's so unusual, and his patience.
The Leo Santa Cruz fight was really something for me because Leo Santa Cruz is a technician, Mexican style, and the fight was very close before Tank stopped him. But he has that power that can end it.
He finds these openings, and he sees them, but he doesn't go after them right away. He waits for the right time. He's so patient. Like when you watch the early rounds of his fights, he probably has the lowest punch count in the early round. But he also knows he's got that nuclear option that if he can crack you, most likely he's going to take you out. He's got massive confidence in that.
Keyshawn, on the other hand, is the new kid on the block.
Davis Keyshawn, this new guy, he's 140 pounds. He's not bad.
Yeah.
Keyshawn Davis. That's him right there.
Ooh, no, I thought he was.
Ooh, there you go right here.
Oh, yeah.
He's a young guy.
Nice combination.
He's quick.
Good. Yeah.
Ooh. It's a harder puncher.
And
With speed, technical skill, and unshakable confidence, Keyshawn has positioned himself as the next big thing in boxing. He's made it abundantly clear that he's coming for Tank's throne.
You know, you stole the show. You know, I know it's, you know, you're the main event. You're supposed to, but you delivered.
Right.
And you, after it, said, you know, knock, Tank.
Yeah.
I'm knocking on the door. You came over here, said light skin. A lot of fight fans like when people call out and do things like that.
But only person that don't like it is him. He's kind of weird. But now he got no choice but to fight me. The fans want him to fight me. After what I just did tonight against a guy that's bigger than him, come on now. If I touch him, what's gonna happen? Talk about that. Everybody want to talk about, oh, Keyshawn, what if he touch you? What if I touch him?
What adds even more heat to this rivalry is the involvement of Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd fucked with DB3. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, he came up and asked about me first, and he was like, yeah, I see your two brothers going crazy too. Ain't your youngest one going to the Olympics? Like, what's his name? Keon. Like, your other one's signed with you with top ranked team. Like, he loved us as a group.
So he already knew you, like, prior? Like, you didn't even have to explain,
you feel me? Like, of course he knew me, but he also knew my two other brothers as well. So I'm like, damn, Floyd paying attention. Like, he really fuck with us. Maybe because we carry ourselves as a family and we just so strong with that. Or maybe because we just can fucking fight too. You know what I'm saying? He never really went into details on how he knew us. But when he did that shit at his gym, and he told me that, I'm like, damn, like, he different. I text Floyd the other day, like, Floyd, he like, man, anytime, family, you just let me know. I could call Floyd right now. He fuck around and answer, you know what I mean? So, Floyd's a real nigga. I'm not.
Keyshawn has been training with Floyd Mayweather, who shares a complicated and messy history with Tank. Once a mentor to Tank, Floyd's relationship with him soured, resulting in public disputes and a professional split.
He was a young kid, came up to me when he was a kid, wanted an autograph. I signed his phone for him and told him, you'll be world champion someday, and I'll be your promoter. years later, he was working with some people from our team because our team is huge. We got guys in DC, Baltimore, Philly, New York, all around. He won a few fights. I think he was like 8 or 9-0. I told him, in under 24 months, you'll be world champion. Made the right moves, put him in the right position. He's a multi-millionaire now.
Absolutely.
He was a kid that couldn't even buy a bus ticket. Now he's a multi.
Backing Keyshawn adds even more layers of personal drama to this already heated feud.
Luckily, now I got the chance to be around Floyd Mayweather. Like, he be calling me now, he be texting me now. The whole last camp, I was in Floyd's gym. He closing down the gym for me. I'm working pads with him. He working pads with me and my brother Kelvin. Me and Kelvin sparring in front of Floyd. Like, he coaching him. Like, now it's like, damn, Shakur, Terrence, and Floyd now. So, man, I honestly think that's God. Like, if you really look at it, what professional fighters out here just have a strong circle as strong as like ours? Like, you got the best prospect. Then you got Shakur. Then you got Terrence Crawford. And then outside of our circle, we got Floyd Mayweather also tapping in with us. You know what I mean? Like, our circle is really crazy. It's really crazy, and it shows to where when we fight, it's always our opponents. It's never a close fight. Even with Terrence, it's never a close fight.
At DAZN's live press conference, both fighters were expected to hype up their upcoming bouts. Tank, known for his calm yet strong presence, walked in with his usual swagger. But Keyshawn entered with an energy that immediately changed the atmosphere. His confidence was obvious. He carried himself like someone who had nothing to lose. Unfazed by Tank's star power, Keyshawn took things a step further by making personal jabs at Tank's family, shocking everyone in the room. While trash talk is common in boxing, this bold move crossed the line, clearly designed to throw Tank off his game. It was a risky move that added even more tension to their already heated rivalry. Gervonta Davis's brother was one of the first to speak out about Keyshawn's attack on Tank's family. Here's what he had to say.
If he gets an opportunity, I mean, Tank has been tweeting about him today.
What did Tank say?
I mean, you want me to verbatim? I mean, I can give the clean version.
Let me know, because I don't be on Twitter, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, all right, so this is pretty much, stop eating, do that, this little N fighting on Friday night. He's not even worth mentioning. And buddies at B, code B, tell him to do something.
I ain't gonna lie, Tank gonna say what he gonna say, you know what I'm saying? It's just trash talk, for real, for real. Tank know what's up with Keyshawn. They done sparred, you know what I'm saying? They done sparred plenty of times. So it's like, I don't really know, but I'm gonna just leave that as that, you know what I'm saying? But Keyshawn gonna go ahead and punish this guy on Friday, you know what I'm saying? Then whatever Tank come across, we gonna punish him too, you know what I'm saying?
Tank, known for his calm under pressure, initially brushed off Keyshawn's comments. However, as the press conference went on, it became clear that Keyshawn's words had gotten to him. Tank's body language changed, the tension grew, and at one point, Tank even tried to swing at Keyshawn. To understand why this press conference was such a big deal, you have to look at the history between these two fighters.
Light Skin posted those messages about me sparring. I was really looking at it like, okay, so what? That I DM'd you about sparring. So what? No cap. Since when y'all take sparring into consideration of shit? So what? So what? What was his point in even doing that? Like, what was he trying to get with it? That I'm trying to ride his coattail? Like, bro, I don't need you. I don't have to fight you. I'm making real. I don't need you, bro. I don't need you, bro. I do not need you, bro. I don't. If you want to fight me, send me a contract. But if you don't, I'm going to be just as popular fighting you or not fighting you. I'm going to make my money fighting you or not fighting you. So don't get it twisted like I'm chasing after you. I'm not chasing you. Little dude. Little dwarf.
The rivalry between Gervonta, Tank, Davis, and Keyshawn Davis has been intensifying for months. It all started when Keyshawn took to social media, accusing Tank of cherry-picking easier opponents to protect his undefeated record.
I want to fight him, bro, because he been tricking the boxing game for too long. He been tricking the boxing game for too long. He makes shit look good. He makes the shit look better than what it is.
Tank, for his part, largely ignored the criticism, at least publicly. But behind the scenes, it was clear he wasn't happy about the disrespect. This press conference was his chance to set the record straight, and he did so in a way no one saw coming.
Energy he coming with, he can't do all them shenanigans and all that he be doing with other people. He can't do that to me.
But I'm just saying, Key, listen.
Tank attacking Keyshawn at the press conference wasn't just about getting the upper hand. It was about sending a message. For Tank, it was a way to remind everyone that he's still the top dog in the division.
Tank Davis, bad dude. See, what I like about Tank is Tank brings something different. You know, back in the days, everybody had something. Muhammad Ali was a mover boxer. George was a puncher. Ernest Shavers was a puncher. Everybody had something they brought to the table. Larry Holmes had a jab. Mike Weaver had overhand right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has something. That division now is full, and Tank having to be the knockout guy of the division. He the one with the main knockout power. Garcia has it too, but Tank got that real knockout power that, like, if Tank hit one of them clean, usually they gonna have a problem. So it's like, I like Tank. Every now and then, I think when he knows he can beat somebody, he probably don't lock in as hard, but I think when they bring challenges, he locks in.
Yeah, he fights to the level of competition.
Yeah,
He was doing that a lot.
And he got to be careful of that.
2 fights ago, he was really doing that.
You feel me? So you got to be careful of that, because if you come in and think somebody is not at your level and you underestimate them, it can get you beat. So that's the only thing I think you got to be careful of. Other than that, Tank is a really good.
For Keyshawn, this was a wake-up call. He had been riding high on confidence, but this moment showed that there's still a gap between him and Tank, not just in terms of skill, but also in terms of presence and control.
I feel like I beat Tank too, as well. Only time I see him come out fast, is Santa Cruz. I know boxing, and also I know myself, so.
The obvious next step is for Tank and Keyshawn to settle their differences in the ring. Fans are already eager for the fight, and the press conference only added more fuel to the fire.
Didn't watch it, but I saw it was an early knockout. You know, he come out sharp and put the man to sleep. You know, so you know he is next up. He's going to be a great fighter.
He's calling for Tank. Now
He beats Tank.
Yeah, you think so?
Keyshawn Davis beats Tank, in my opinion. I believe he's give him a good ass spanking.
Gervonta Tank Davis has already suggested that 2025 could be his final year in the ring, meaning every move he makes now is focused on protecting his undefeated record and securing his place as one of boxing's all-time greats.
25 is after next year, I'm out of it.
After our second fight. You're out of it?
Yeah.
Care to elaborate on that?
Out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
That's exactly why a fight with Keyshawn Davis might not be the smartest move for Tank. Keyshawn is young, hungry, and incredibly skilled. He has the tools to potentially hand Tank his first loss.
Is Keyshawn ready based on this performance to take on Tank Davis, and how does that fight play out?
I feel like Keyshawn is ready to take on a guy like Tank. I think that Keyshawn is one of the most skillful fighters in the sport of boxing. I always told Keyshawn since a young kid he can fight. I just don't like the simple fact that he's running on media and not keeping a buck, saying that he was beating me up and Shakur had to like rile me up to spar him, because this make no sense. Shakur is a better boxer than Keyshawn. And if I'm in there doing millions of rounds with Shakur, what makes you think that Shakur has to hype me up to spar Keyshawn? But it is what it is. You got to hype yourself up. You got to build yourself. I don't really try to pay too much mind to that. But like I said, Keyshawn is a great fighter. I always thought Keyshawn was a great fighter.
A lot of professionals are backing Keyshawn in this, and that says a lot about him.
What's your thoughts on that type of performance as a rising star in boxing?
Where you at, Tank? Where you at? Where you at, Tank? That was my thought. I mean, the call out too after the performance. Come on, man. Look, man. Keyshawn showed. Look, this is what I've been waiting on from Keyshawn, man. Keyshawn has been kind of hot and cold. He finally put it together, man. He got his mental right. His team is right. His skill is on fire, on point, man. And he did it under these circumstances and this pressure behind this crowd. Man, that dude is a star, bro. Seriously, man. all that weight on his back, bro. He put it down. He was even dealing with his brothers, man. His brothers, his sisters singing the national anthem. It was a family affair, bro.
He said his sister had a car crash too prior to today too.
Fire, man. Newborn child as well, man. And he was able to manage all of this, man.
Let's face it, one tough night in the ring could erase everything Tank has worked for, especially with retirement looming. Taking on a dangerous fighter like Keyshawn late in his career isn't just another fight. It's a high-stakes gamble that could jeopardize his near-perfect legacy.
You are good. You are real good. But there's levels to this game, Keyshawn.
Okay, we're going to talk about levels. Okay, just know it's...
He's got speed, power, and a style that could pose serious problems for Tank.
Keyshawn, this new guy, he's 140 pounds. He's not bad.
Yeah.
Keyshawn Davis. That's him right there, isn't it?
No, I thought he...
At just 24 years old, he's already establishing himself as a force to be reckoned with, and he's hungry to take down the division's top dog.
I don't need you, bro. If you want to fight me, send me a contract, but if you don't, I'm going to be just as popular fighting you or not fighting you. I'm going to make my money fighting you or not fighting you. So don't get it twisted like I'm chasing after you. I'm not chasing you. Little dude, little dwarf, oopal.
Adding fuel to the fire is Floyd Mayweather's undeniable influence on Keyshawn's rise. Floyd's history with Tank only complicates things further. Their fallout was one of the most talked about stories in boxing, with Tank accusing Floyd of trying to control his career. Now, Floyd is using Keyshawn as a way to challenge Tank's dominance.
That's how he feels. If he's upset with me over me being good to him, over me helping him, he can be upset.
I mean,
I'm not mad at him though.
Right.
He's entitled.
It's a classic mentor-turned-rival situation, adding even more drama to an already explosive rivalry. That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming content. Be sure to share your thoughts in the comments section. Stay tuned, and we'll catch you in the next video.